In this concluding video, we will now move on to Portia's speech, that is after line 150. Here Portia says, "You see me, Lord Bassanio, where I stand, such as I am, though for myself alone I would not be ambitious in my wish to wish myself much better, yet for you I would be troubled 20 times myself, 1,000 times more fair, 10,000 times more rich, that only to stand high in your account." Now here is, in this particular scene, so far in the previous video we have seen that Bassanio has one Portia to be his wife, and he was coming towards Portia as to claim her to be his wife with a loving kiss, and he says, "I want it to be ratified by you, to be confirmed, and to be given assurance that whatever has happened in truth by you." So Portia, in response to that, says that, "My Lord Bassanio, I am standing here in front of you just the way as I am, and you can come and claim me with a kiss. Though for myself alone I've never been very ambitious, but for your sake I wish that I had been 3 times better, 20 times better than what I am, and that 20 should be multiplied by 3. So thrice 20 times more of what I am today. I want to be more of that, thrice 20 times." And then she says, 1,000 times more fair and 10,000 times more rich. And why I am wishing all these things? So that I can stand in proper order or in the same level in front of you. She is underestimating herself, her value, her worth in front of her husband, though she is worth everything more than what she is saying. But she says that she is nothing, and that is why she wishes to be 1,000 and 10,000 times more fair and more rich. "I might in virtues, beauties, livings, friends exceed account, but the full sum of me is sum of something." She says, "I might have a lot of friends, a lot of good beauty, and all my living style and virtues are excessive, they are numerous, but moreover all that is also just a something which when it is compared to you, which to term in gross is an unlessoned girl, unschooled, unpracticed." That means I am a person who has never been to school, never taught anything, and I have never practiced anything. So that is, I was never taught, never been to school, and never practiced anything. So basically you are getting a lady who was not properly trained for things. "Happy in this, that she is not yet sold, but she may learn." But still I am happy that I am not sold, that I don't have the capability of learning. If you'll teach me or make me practice, I'll learn. "Happier than this, she is not bred so dull that she can learn." I am so happy that I have been brought up in my life in such a way that I am always open to learn new things, and I can quickly understand and catch up the things that are taught to me. "Happiest of all is that her gentle spirit commits itself to yours to be directed." And I am most happy because I have this particular, my Lord, you as my teacher. You are going to teach me most of the things, and if I'll be directed by you, then I'll be getting all the best things of my life and best teachings. "As from her Lord, her governor, her king," that means Bassanio. वो Bassanio को ही बोल रही है, "My governor, my king, you are the one who is going to direct me, teach me, and practice me, make me practice all the other lessons of life." "Is now converted. Myself and what is mine to you and yours is now converted. But now I was the lord of this fair mansion, master of my servants, queen over myself, and even now, but now, this house, these servants, and this same myself are yours, my Lord." अभी थोड़ी देर पहले ये सारी चीज़ें जो मेरी थी वो मैंने तुम्हें दे दी. I was the mistress of this house, I was the owner of this house, of all the servants, I was the in a way mistress. But now you are the lord of the house. This house, these servants, they all belong to you, because you are the master of the lady of the house. "I give them with this ring, which when you part from, lose or give away, let it presage the ruin of your love, and be my vantage to explain on you." So here she says that I give all these things to you as you being the lord of this house and servants and me as well, with this particular ring, and you have to give me a promise with this ring that you will never be parting away from this ring. You will not part away this ring from your finger, and if you do that, you will give me an opportunity to accuse you that you do not love me anymore. In response to this, Bassanio says, Madam, you have bereft me of all words. Only my blood speaks to you in my veins. You have made me speechless. I don't know how to express myself. I want to say so many different things, but I don't know what to and where to start from. And my blood in the veins is moving up and down in excitement and in ecstasy, and it is the only thing that is making all the movements. Rather, I am dumbstruck. I don't know what to say, how to react. And there is such confusion in my powers as after some oration fairly spoke by a beloved prince. I have all these feelings I want to show to you, but they are all mixed up and I don't know what to and how to start. It is such an utter confusion and commotion, just like when it happens when a favorite prince or a warrior king gives a very nice motivating speech to his people. There doth appear among the buzzing pleased multitude, where every something being blent together turns to a wild of nothing, save of joy expressed and not expressed. When this particular king who gives a motivational speech or very nice speech, who's liked by his people, gives a motivational speech, everybody wants to show their happiness and they say something or the other, they appreciate, they shout, and all of them doing it together makes utter confusion. But anyone can make out that that confusion is basically, although it is expressing the joy and happiness of those people, yet it is not clearly expressed. But everybody knows that they are all happy and motivated by the speech. But when this ring parts from this finger, then parts life from hence. Oh, then be bold to say, Bassanio's dead. Now here he says, I am going to wear this ring forever with me, keep with this ring with me forever. And if ever you see this ring away from, not in my hand, then you should be bold enough to say that Bassanio has died. Bassanio is no more because he has left or lost the ring, or he is not wearing the ring. So he claims or boasts about this particular thing. As a promise, he wears that ring from Portia. Now we see at this stage we have come to the end of Portia's and Bassanio's suit. Here we see to the next particular couple of the play, and that is Gratiano and Nerissa. Now their entrance is shown as another couple over here, and it starts from Nerissa's speech. My lord and lady, it is now our time that have stood by and seen our wishes prosper, to cry good joy, my lord and my lady. She says, my dear lady and my dear lord, now it is our time कि हम आप लोगों को आके विश करें, because हम यहाँ काफ़ी देर से इस बात को पूरा होते हुए देखना चाह रहे थे, और now when it has happened we want to shout that how joyful and what a good joy it is to see that you have got each other as your partners. Gratiano at this time tells Bassanio, my lord Bassanio and my gentle lady, I wish you all the joy that you can wish. आपको वो सारी बेस्ट विशेस देता हूँ, जो आप विश करते हो वो सारी बातें मैं आपके लिए, जो आप सारी चीज़ें डिज़ायर करते हो वो सारी चीज़ें मैं आपके लिए यहाँ पर विश करता हूँ. For I am sure you can wish which none from me. ऐसी कोई भी बात नहीं, you cannot wish anything more than what I wish for you. जो भी आप चाहते हो वो सारी चीज़ें मैं आपके लिए विश करता हूँ, and nothing more than that you can wish. And when your honors mean to solemnize the bargain of your fate, I do beseech you, even at that time I may be married too. And I just have this request कि जिस समय आप लोगों की शादी हो रही हो, when you people are going to get married, at that very time, at that very moment, even I want to get married over here along with you people. Bassanio comments on that, with all my heart, so thou canst get a wife. He says, with all my permission, I would love to see that, but for that particular reason, I just want to tell you that you need to have a wife for yourself. एक lady होना ज़रूरी है, otherwise how are you going to get married? So Gratiano tells him, he reveals this particular thing. I thank your lordship, you have got me one. उसके लिए भी मैं आप ही को धन्यवाद दूंगा, आप ही को thanks बोलूँगा, because of you, I have got a wife for myself. My eyes, my lord, can look as swift as yours. जितनी जल्दी आपकी नजरें किसी को देख सकती हैं, उतनी ही जल्दी मैंने भी देखा है. You saw the mistress, I beheld the maid. जिस समय आपने घर की लेडी मिस्ट्रेस को देखा, उस समय मैं उसकी मेड को देख रहा था, या मेरे को उसकी मेड पसंद आई थी. You loved, I loved for intermission. No more pertains to me, my lord, than you. Here he is saying that while you were loving the lady, I was loving the maid at that time, and so there is no other period of during that period of waiting. जिस समय मैं you were with the lady, I was just waiting over there. At that time, I started liking and having a word with Nerissa. No more pertains to me, my lord, than you. Your fortune stood upon the caskets there, and so did mine too. और कोई चीज़ मेरे को ज़्यादा रोक नहीं सकती थी, but it was all that my fortune depended on your particular choice of caskets. While your fortune depended on the caskets, so did mine. How? As the matter falls, for wooing here until I swear again, and swearing till my very roof was dry, with oaths of love at last, if promise last, I got a promise of this fair one here, to have her love, provided that your fortune achieved her mistress. मैंने बहुत सारे उससे promises करे और promises लेने चाहे, लेकिन मुझे at the end एक promise मिला, and that was that we can have a very nice fortune or future only on the condition if my lord Bassanio wins her mistress Portia. अगर आपने पोर्शिया को जीत लिया, only then I can have Nerissa as my wife. Otherwise, we would have to end our suit over there only, and that is why on your particular choice depended my fortune as well. So that is why Portia and Bassanio were happy, and equally happy were Gratiano and Nerissa, because even they have got their particular suit, or they have got their each other as their particular, you can say, husband and wife. Portia is quite amazed and shocked, surprised. She says, "Is this true, Nerissa? क्या ये सही है?" Nerissa says, "Madam, it is so. It is. You stand pleased with all." वो कह रही, "Yes, madam, यही है, अगर आप इस बात से खुश हैं तो." Bassanio says, "And do you, Gratiano, mean good faith? क्या तुम सच में ये बात कह रहे हो? क्या तुम सच में इस चीज को फॉलो करोगे?" Gratiano says, "Yes, faith, my lord. Yes, my lord. I am truly going to follow this." Bassanio says, "Our feast shall be much honored in your marriage." हमारी फीस्ट जो है वो और भी ज़्यादा बढ़िया हो जाएगी और अच्छी हो जाएगी when it will be like feast of two different marriages. Gratiano says, "But who comes here? Lorenzo and his infidel. What? And my old Venetian friend Salario." So here he says कि यहाँ पे देखो अभी कोई आ रहा है. Over here we have Portia, Nerissa, Bassanio, Gratiano and the attendants on stage, and at that very moment there comes on stage Lorenzo, Jessica as well as Salario. Remember, it is not Salanio and Salarino, it is Salario, another servant or a particular, you can say, a friend in a way. So he is standing over there with a particular information. Infidel is Jessica, that means a non-believer, a non-Christian, because she was a Jew. So कह रहे यहाँ देखो लॉरेंसो अपनी वाइफ के संग यानी जेसिका के संग आ चुका है, और उनके साथ हमारा एक पुराना वेनेशियन फ्रेंड सलारियो भी आया हुआ है. They come on stage, and then Bassanio says, "Lorenzo and Salario, welcome hither. If that the youth of my new interest here have power to bid you welcome." वो कह रहा है आप लोगों का सलारियो और लोरेंसो यहाँ वेलकम करता हूँ, अगर मेरी नई नई अथॉरिटी जो है, if it allows me to welcome anyone here, I would like to welcome you here. By your leave. He is still taking permission of Portia. I bid my very friends and countrymen, sweet Portia, welcome. He says, Portia, मैं आपको बताना चाहूँगा कि please welcome my friend, that is Lorenzo, and also my countryman, that is Salario. Portia says, "So do I, my lord. They are entirely welcome. I also welcome them to this place, my lord." Lorenzo says, "I thank your honor. For my part, my lord, my purpose was not to have seen you here, but meeting with Salario by the way, he did entreat me past all saying, nay, to come with him along." वो कह रहा है लोरेंसो, फॉर आई थैंक यू फॉर दिस ऑनर. लोरेंसो सेज, जहाँ तक मेरी बात है, आई वॉज नॉट सपोज टू कम ओवर हियर, बट I somehow met Salario on my way, and then he forced me to come over here, and because of his persuasion I landed up coming over here. Salario, I did, my lord, and I have reason for it. Signior Antonio commends him to you. वो कह रहा है यस माय लॉर्ड, मैंने ही लोरेंजो को यहाँ अपने साथ बुला के लाया हूँ ज़बरदस्ती या परसुएट करके, बिकॉज एंटोनियो का एक मैसेज है जो आपके लिए है और वो मैं चाहता हूँ ये सबके सबको पता चले. सो ही गिव्स अ लेटर टू बसानियो. बसानियो सेज, I ope his letter. I pray you tell me how my good friend doth. He is asking कि before I open, I told you E-R-E means before. Before I open this letter, please मुझे बताओ मेरे दोस्त वहाँ पर कैसे हैं वेनिस में. Especially he means how is Antonio. Salario says, not sick my lord, unless it be in mind, nor well, unless in mind. His letter there will show you his estate. वो कह रहे हैं इफ यू से ही इज नॉट सिक अनलेस एंड अनटिल इट इज कंसिडर्ड टू बी इन माइंड, मतलब उसको टेंशन है माइंड में. सिकनेस मीन्स इट ही इज टेंस्ड. नॉर वेल अनलेस इन माइंड, ही इज नॉट वेल, ही इज नॉट इन अ गुड स्टेट ऑफ माइंड, दैट इज वाई ही इज नॉट वेल. His letter here will tell you उसकी क्या condition है. Estate can be taken in both the ways. What is his condition and what is the loss of the wealth estate, that is उसकी कितना बची है wealth, वो सब के बारे में आपको इस लेटर से पता चलेगा. So this word estate can be taken in both the ways, condition also and the financial standing of Antonio at the moment. Bassanio reads the letter and at that time Gratiano says, Nerissa, cheer yon stranger, bid her welcome. Your hand, Salario. What's the news from Venice? Nerissa welcome this stranger over here because Nerissa doesn't know him. So he makes her greet Salario and says, Salario, please tell me what is the news from Venice. He wants to inquire more about the place. How doth that royal merchant good Antonio? I know he will be glad of our success. We are Jasons. We have won the fleece. He says, how is Antonio? And उनको ये जान के आई एम रियली श्योर, उनको ये जान के बहुत खुशी होगी दैट वी हैव बीन जेसन्स ओवर हियर बिकॉज हमने वो फ्लीस जीत ली है जिसके लिए हम यहाँ पर आए थे. द गोल्डन फ्लीस जेसन्स वन ओवर हियर, वी हैव गॉट दैट पर्टिकुलर काइंड ऑफ सक्सेस, वी हैव वन द रियल ऑब्जेक्टिव फॉर विच वी केम हियर. Now he mentioned Jason and the golden fleece. So Salarino comments on that and says, I would you had won the fleece that he had lost. I wish तुम वो golden fleece या वो gold जीत पाते जो एंटोनियो हार गया है. That means obviously he's talking about the shipwreck and the loss in the shipwreck. Portia says, there are some sweet contents in yon same paper that steal the color from Bassanio's cheek. Some dear friend dead. वो कह रहे हैं इस पेपर में ज़रूर, पोर्शिया कह रही है इस पेपर में लेटर में ज़रूर कोई बात ऐसी लिखी है जो कि बहुत ही खतरनाक है. बिकॉज while Bassanio is reading it, his cheeks are losing all the pink blush and they are becoming pale as if he is tensed because of some news of some death of some dear friend. Else nothing in the world could turn so much the constitution of any constant man. क्योंकि एक जिंदा इंसान के मुंह से इतना जल्दी किसी का रंग उड़ता नहीं है, कॉम्प्लेक्शन इतनी जल्दी चेंज नहीं होता है unless and until they really hear something as disastrous as what might Bassanio be reading right now. What worse and worse. With leave, Bassanio, I am half yourself and I must freely have the half of anything that this same paper brings you. She says, I am your half. That means I am your better half. I am your life partner. I am supposed to share my half of your life and worries and everything. So in that case, I want you to share this particular content of this letter with me, the information with me, so that I can share that sorrow along with you. Bassanio says, oh sweet Portia, here are a few of the unpleasantest words that ever blotted paper. Here there are some of the words which have ever been written on paper which are very, very bad or unpleasant. Gentle lady, when I did first impart my love to you, I freely told you all the wealth I had ran in my veins. मैंने तुम्हें जब पहली बार मिला था तो ये बताया था कि सारी riches, सारी wealth जो है वो मेरी है. It is in heredity. But at that time I was lying. I was a gentleman and then I told you true. And yet, dear lady, rating myself at nothing, you shall see how much I was a braggart. Here he is saying कि उस समय जब मैंने तुम्हारे को असलियत बताई, सच्चाई बताई, at that time also I was just telling you कि I had nothing, but while I was saying that I had nothing, even then I was just exaggerating my condition. I was even worse than nothing, क्योंकि मैं तो मांग कर लाया था पैसे और सब चीज़ें, and I got my friend to get into a bond with his enemy. When I told you my estate was nothing, I should then have told you that I was worse than nothing. For indeed I have engaged myself to a dear friend, engaged my friend to his mere enemy, to feed my means. क्योंकि मेरी हालत कुछ नहीं से भी बहुत बुरी थी, बिकॉज मेरे को अपनी ज़रूरतों के लिए जो पैसा चाहिए था, जो डकेट्स चाहिए थे, वो मैंने अपने डियर फ्रेंड एंटोनियो से मांगे और उसको एक बॉन्ड में एंगेज कर दिया विद हिज फियर्सेस्ट एनिमी शाइलॉक. Here is a letter, lady. The paper as the body of my friend, and every word in it a gaping wound issuing lifeblood. Here he says, and this letter is the information of the same. It is the entire letter is like the body of my friend, and all the words that are written on it, they are like the open wounds on my friend's body and giving out the life-giving blood. But is it true Salario? Had all his ventures failed? Now he, instead of talking to Portia, now he turns to Salario and says, asks him कि Salario क्या ये सच है? क्या उसकी सारी ships, सारे ventures fail हो गए return करने में? What? Not one hit from Tripolis, from Mexico and England, from Lisbon, Barbary and India, and not one vessel escaped the dreadful touch of merchant marring rocks? क्या एक भी उसकी शिप लौट के नहीं आई ट्रिपोलिस से या मेक्सिको से या इंग्लैंड से या और जो दूसरी जगहों से आनी है, लिस्बन, बारबरी, इंडिया? हैज नन ऑफ दोज शिप रीच्ड, none of them escaped those merchant marring rocks? Means merchant ships जो होती थी उनको तोड़ने वाले या उनको डिस्ट्रॉय करने वाले वो रॉक्स, डेंजरस प्लेसेस, वहां से बच के या कोई भी शिप नहीं आ पाई. At this time Salario says, not one, my lord. Beside, it should appear that if he had the present money to discharge the Jew, he would not take it. So here he says, no, my lord, none of them return, and the present condition is as such that even if Antonio has the present sum of amount of money what he is supposed to give to Shylock, then also he would not have saved the condition, because Shylock now does not want to take the money. He says, never did I know a creature that did bear the shape of man, so keen and greedy to confound a man. He plies the duke at morning and at night, and doth impeach the freedom of the state if they deny him justice. Shylock is one of a very cruel person. He is like a person, a creature that bear the shape of a man, but he has a very greed to find and kill a man, and he is always after the duke, requesting the duke to give him proper justice, and day and night he is after the duke to give him justice, otherwise it will come to a bad name and reputation of the state of Venice. 20 merchants and the duke himself and the magnificos of greatest port have all persuaded with him. सारे के सारे जो noble men थे, 20 merchant and even the duke himself, they all went over there to convince him not to do such a bad thing, a savage thing, to take a pound of flesh from the body, to take the penalty and leave Antonio, because he has just faced a loss. But he was not convinced. He could not be convinced. His heart could not be changed. But none can drive him from the envious plea of forfeiture of justice and his bond. उनमें से ड्यूक, 20 merchant, जितने noble people थे, elderlies, none of them could change his desire or wish to take 1 pound of flesh, the penalty of his bond, from Antonio. And now he is standing over there with his cruel, bloodthirsty penalty. Jessica says, when I was with him, I have heard him swear to Tubal and to Cus, his countrymen, that he would rather have Antonio's flesh than 20 times the value of the sum that he did owe him. She said that I heard Shylock talking to Tubal and Cus, the other 2 Jews, and at that time he swore that I am going to take the flesh of Antonio if he incurs the penalty, because I am not even interested in 20 times the amount of money he is supposed to give me. I just want him his flesh. The reason is because he wants to get rid of Antonio, and then he can take as much interest or make his business grow as much as he wants. So that is why he has said this, what Jessica means. And I know, my lord, if law, authority and power deny not, it will go hard with poor Antonio. And I am very sure Shylock, my father, is determined, and if the law is not able to stop him, then he is for sure going to take that penalty against Antonio. That means he is going to kill Antonio by taking that 1 pound of flesh. Portia says, is it your dear friend that is thus in trouble? Is this the same friend, your Antonio, that same friend who has done all these good deeds for you? Is he the one who is in trouble? Bassanio says, the dearest friend to me, the kindest man, the best conditioned and unwearied spirit. He is the man who is my best friend, and he is the kindest man on earth. He is the one whose best condition means the most best natured, best behaviored, and the very good person, or a person with a very good nature. He is the one, and his spirit are like always untiring to help others. He is always there to help others without being tired. That means he is always ready to help others. In doing courtesies means doing good to others. And one in whom the ancient Roman honor more appears than any that draws breath in Italy. So basically ancient Roman honor was loyalty to friends and the country. And he says, when you see Antonio, you can see that ancient Roman honor, that he is always loyal towards his country as well as to all his friends. He loves his friends and he is very loyal to his friends. Portia, what sum owes he the Jew? तो कितना उसको amount देना है? She inquires. Bassanio says 3,000 ducats. So Portia responds, what? No more? Pay him 6,000 and deface the bond. उसको double दे दो. 3,000 ducats तो कुछ भी नहीं है. तुम 6,000 दे दो and just cancel the bond. Double 6,000 and then treble that. Double 6,000 means make it 12 and then make it thrice, यानी कि 36,000 ducats. And when you make it 36,000, you can save a friend of that description. जैसे कि एंटोनियो के बारे में पोर्शिया को बताया गया, समझाया गया है. Before a friend of this description shall lose a hair through Bassanio's fault, कि तुम्हारी वजह से अगर उसको एक भी जरा सा भी नुकसान होता, उससे पहले तुम उसको 6,000 का भी डबल करके उसको ट्रिपल कर दो and give 36,000 and save your friend. First go with me to church and call me wife, and then away to Venice to your friend. पहले चलो मेरे संग चैपल में. Let's have the matrimonial ceremony conducted, and once it is done, straight away you can go to your friend in Venice. For never shall you lie by Portia's side with an unquiet soul. You can never be with me. You should never be living with me with a tensed mind, with all these tensions in your head. You cannot be spending time with me. You should be first doing or resolving all these things, and then you should come to me. So here she says, you shall have gold to pay the petty debt 20 times over. When it is paid, bring your true friend along. My maid Nerissa and myself meantime will live as maids and widows. You can take the gold and you can even pay 20 times the amount of what you have to give to that particular Jew. And at that time, after that, once you have got your friend rid from this bond and all this penalty, then you can ask him to come along with you. You can bring him along with you to Belmont. And here, at the meantime, I, that is Portia, and Nerissa will not be staying here. We'll be staying over here as maids and widows. That means as if we have no husbands, we have not seen any man, and we will not be looking at any other man. Come away, for you shall hence upon your wedding day bid your friends welcome. Show a merry cheer, since you are dear bought. I will love you, dear, but let me hear the letter of your friend. She says that for now, at least for it is going to be your wedding day, so for that wedding ceremony, at least cheer up, show some happiness, because you are dearly bought, means because you have got this particular your friend has paid so much for this particular occasion. He has taken all these pains, all these risks only for this reason, and if you are not going to value this reason, then what is the sacrifice of your friend going to be in? It is going to be all in vain. So when he has done so much for this particular occasion, you should cheer up and enjoy this occasion, get into the matrimonial alliance happily, and after that you can just go and save your friends. You are dearly bought, and that is how I am going to love you dearly. But before that, I want you to show me the letter of your friend. Let me know what is the content of the letter. So Bassanio reads the letter and says, Sweet Bassanio, my ships have all miscarried, and my creditors grow cruel. My estate is very low. मेरी सारी शिप डूब गई हैं, वो वापस नहीं लौट पाई हैं, have been lost, and मेरे सारे कर्ज लेने वाले जो हैं या उधार लेने वाले लोग जो हैं, they have been very cruel to me, and now they are all wanting their money back. My estate is very low, मेरी condition, financial condition is very bad. My bond to the Jew is forfeit, and since in paying it, it is impossible I should live. All debts are cleared between you and I, if I might but see you at my death. सो माई बॉन्ड विद द ज्यू जो है, शाइलॉक जो है, वो फॉरफीट हो चुकी है. एंड आई एम श्योर कि अगर मुझे वो पेमेंट देनी पड़ेगी तो इन मेकिंग दैट पेमेंट इट विल बी इम्पॉसिबल फॉर मी टू लिव. वो सीधे मेरे हार्ट लेगा, हार्ट में से फ्लैश लेगा, 1 pound ऑफ फ्लैश, एंड इन डूइंग दैट आई विल इंस्टेंटली डाई. I'm not worried about that. I don't care for that. Only thing I want you to do is that all the problems, all the debts will be cleared between you and me. तुम्हारे मेरे बीच में सारे उधार माफ हो जाएंगे अगर ऐसा हो सके कि मेरे मरने से पहले एक बार if I could see you, because he loves Bassanio dearly. If your love do not persuade you to come, let not my letter. अगर तुम्हारे को अपने अंदर से ऐसी इच्छा ना हो कि तुम मुझसे मिलने आओ, तो please don't come under this pressure that I have sent you a letter like this and asked you to come. This letter should not force you to come. Rather, your inner feelings, your love for me should force you to come. Otherwise, it's not required. It is just a request you can even overlook. बस Portia says, oh love, dispatch all business and be gone. वो कह रहे, oh such a sweet friend he is. Please जल्दी से सारा यहाँ का ceremony खत्म करो and just go as soon as possible. Bassanio says, since I have your good leave to go away, I will make haste. क्योंकि मुझे तुम्हारी permission मिल चुकी है, इसलिए मैं जल्दी से जल्दी जाऊँगा यहाँ से. But till I come again, no bed shall ever be guilty of my stay, nor rest be interposer twixt us twain. So here he says कि मैं जल्दी से जाऊंगा और जब तक मैं लौट के ये सारा बिजनेस खत्म करके नहीं आ जाता हूँ, no bed would be able to say that I rested on it. That means मैं जरा सा भी आराम नहीं करूंगा. I will be there to help my friend get him rid of all these particular conditions and circumstances, and then I will be coming back to you. And then once I come to you, there will be nothing which will come between you and me. I will come with a relaxed mind to my beloved Portia. And with this promise, they all move towards the matrimonial ceremony, so for the holy nuptial. And after that, we assume, or we are told, informed, not shown in the play, but we are informed that Bassanio and Gratiano left for Venice. Straight away, when we come to the next act, we see that they are already there in Venice. So with this, we come to the end of Act 3, Scene 2.